There, we're located down the end of a long hallway, and as you walk down that hall with the ENT office next door, you come to our office, which is over here on the right. Walk through the door, and this is what the new facility looks like. That's Rin, who handles all the patient stuff. Give you some idea of the setup here and where we're going with it. So you walk over to a door here that's locked to the outside. Cabinetry, exciting, huh? On the right. If I walk forward to my left, again is that gorgeous creature, Rin, and oops, the other gorgeous creature, Marguerite, in the background. Marguerite's our office manager. Marguerite, give me a human wave, will you please? Thank you very much.
As opposed to a canine wave.
As opposed to a canine wave, yes. Then we're going to turn around. Our charts are put on the wall here, and to the right is Beth's office, and in fact for her this is a fitting room. So she does her work, her treatment, her fitting in this room, which is pretty well done. We've got OAEs in here, about everything you need. This also has a door that closes. Directly across the hall is our laboratory, and here's where, of course, we do the things you do. Send out the ear molds and bring in the hearing aids and all that. If you continue walking down the hall, to the left is our conference room, where we just put in the new TV ears television. If you haven't looked at it, go to their website and see their new TV put up. It would have been perfect in our waiting room at Hearing Associates in Kansas City. It's going to be great out here because this is the room where Beth does her class. And if I turn around and go directly across the hall from that, of course, is our sound room. We have a single wall sound room here with a pretty classic audiometer. Beth does most of her testing in here. Impedance there in the back, whereas I don't. I do mine back in my office. So coming down the hall, recognize the snow leopards. If you go to the left, you're in my office. And my office operates as both an office and an exam room. I've got lots of video monitors, an impedance bridge, an Oracle, and in the back, that's where I have a work area. Coming around, have a Siler operating microscope, and my work area for working with patients. So I operate both seeing patients back here and working. If you go from the desk that I normally sit at and you look out the window, you get some idea of the hospital going up, which will be pretty big, pretty interesting place. And the last thing to show you, of course, is the most important thing, and that's across the hall where Beth's office is. Beth does all of her own office work back here as opposed to operating in one room in the front, and out of her window you get an even better view of the hospital that's going up. We will not be directly connected to the hospital, but a lot of our docs, of course, just like in Kansas City, work out of there. So that's kind of a brief look at the office and what we're going to do and are doing. It's set up very efficiently in terms of moving patients from one area to the other, and it's a very comfortable place to work in.